How are you? Hope you're doing wonderful. Wherever you are, and if you're not, take a deep breath with me. Hold it a little bit. Another one. Hold it a little bit. Act as like it's some smoke, even if you don't smoke. I am out here today, just kind of relaxing. I got my notes here today. Do I have my notes? I thought I had my notes. I have my notes today. Should I have notes? I have my notes today. I wrote it on here, a receipt. My thoughts in my head, right? Yeah. Be honest, turn on the camera, be authentic, all these things that I hear. And that's why this camera's on. Yeah. I wake up every morning, and it's weird. I wake up every morning with this weird, and I don't know, I'm not gonna say weird, I'm gonna say different, and I'm gonna say a mantra prayer. And I think it's because I started outside. And by the way, I don't watch TV or anything like that. That's what kind of kept me. And a couple of things I learned about myself. That's what kept me too outside. Because a lot of people were scared. But anyway, I have this mantra. Get on the track. And well, I guess you could judge. You could judge me. You're here with me, right? I'm on the video, right? But I used to have this mantra. It said, and I still say it, but when I used to go out to oils, you know, because I was outside. They call me lady outside selling oils, you know, on a table with a pretty cloth and all of this. Oh ancestors, blacker than 1,000 midnights. Thank you for protecting me from demons, colorful and colorless. I thank you and I love you. And I would say that every day, and I still say it. And I'm not out there anymore, you know, and so I so thank them, you know, because it's universal. It's God's work, you know what I mean? I was out there for 20 years, maybe more, but at that location, yeah. But so I'm very grateful. Turn heads, you know what I mean? You can turn heads with the smells. You could turn heads with your attitude, good or bad, right? This is just a series of me doing videos on my associates chit chats. We talk about being single. I've been on a fatherless journey forever. I never bonded. Let's say I never bonded with my biological father. I met him, and that's a story I could get into in another time. But I met him, but the bond was not there. It was a bomb, actual bomb. Bam, blew up. It tried to blow up, but it didn't blow up in my face. It blew up for everyone to see. So sometimes a blow up is a good thing, right? But yeah, me and my friend, we were talking and we were doing a little chit chat and talking about babies' dads and babies' fathers and stuff like that. And I was sharing how I didn't know my father. Did you know yours? So I'm just wondering, did you know yours? You could send me an email. We could talk that way. It's oils43213@yahoo.com. Oils43213@yahoo.com. Send me an email and just say, no, I didn't, or something. You know what I mean? I want to connect. Get on a Zoom call. Get on some kind of call where we could connect and talk. And I have people from here also that will be on the call too. And I said Zoom, and I fumbled on Zoom a couple times. You know, I know you can get on YouTube and do it, but I fumbled on there a couple times. But I'm going to figure it out and learn how to work it. That's why when I say figure it out, because it's knowledge. But the knowledge has to be implemented, right, and passed on. And I'm one of those that came from one state to another with the guy I was really sprung physically from and mentally. He turned me out mentally, everything he said. I kind of believed, unless he talked about one of my family members, then it was a different story. Or if he tried to choke me or some stuff, you know what I mean? But I was bonkers over him, like whatever he said, you know. And then the injection in the evening and in the night, oh wow, that really got me to going, you know what I mean? I just kind of lost my mind, and I didn't even think about oils back then or anything like that. I just didn't. I don't think I thought about a perfume. I don't think I thought about any fragrance. I was too busy smelling up his ass. I mean, it's true. That's what I was doing. But as time went on, and especially when I had my daughter, it was like the whole world stopped because I was pregnant, you know? So That's how that went. And before that, I had a miscarriage. So imagine having a miscarriage and then all of a sudden you have another baby on the way. And it happens quickly too, by the way. It happens very quickly because your body is fertile, I think, and wants that. You know, it's kind of a signal to the universe to say, yeah, it's breeding time. But I was mentioning that movie Wish. I mentioned the movie Wish. I mentioned my secrets on here and just a couple other things. If you could relate, maybe leave me a comment. But that Wish movie, looking to the stars, you know, to guide me, because that's what I did when I started my business at Oils. You know, I reached for the stars to guide me because I didn't tell any of my friends. I didn't conjure with my mom or my stepdad about it, nor any of my siblings. I met three of my siblings that are through my father, you know, actually four. Actually, they're there, and I love it, you know. But like I said, it was a bomb. But it is trickery of words sometimes, you know. You could say the bomb, and it means a good thing, or you could say bomb, and it meant not so good thing, right? But in my case, I'm speaking of the not so good thing with my story about my father's journey. It bombed. I never bonded. So, between all of that, I'm just out here enjoying the sun and feeling good. Yep. This is where I'm at. Did you ever, when you were little and you tried to say something, did your parents ever tell you to shut up and sit down? Or did they just finally say, like my grandmother used to tell me, can you please shut up? She always put the please in it. But she did say, please shut up. It's the same thing, sit down and shut up. It was the same thing, right? But when they tell you that and you know something is true in your heart, you know, like when I wanted to find my biological father, I told people. And sometimes you can't tell people unless they're on the same, like we here, you know. If it's not that and you don't know it in your heart, don't tell them. But I told my family members what I wanted to do, and they were, oh, well, he has his own family now. That's what really got me. Yeah, he has his own family. He's ran off like he doesn't have 2 kids that he made when he was, what, 17 or 18. I don't care if he ran off in the service. I don't care if he met a lady and she doesn't think he has children and he's lying to her and saying that he doesn't when he really does. I didn't care about any of that. And I still don't, because that's not my business. My business is, that's my biological father. So I set out to find. And like I said, I did, and it was bomb. That's a story in another video. But at the end of the day, it's dead wrong for you to have a baby and not have a biological connection. Why? It affects your child. Maybe that's why they're not getting along with you. Maybe that's why they don't speak to you. I mean, it goes in all factors, but I find that a lot of times it starts from the womb. It starts from that little girl and that little boy. Like when I watched the movie and she's like, every time I said that, they told me shut up, you know, and then the songs, you know, and it's just, wow. When I'm always running, that's what she said, right? When I speak, they tell me shut up. But how can I when I already started running? She meant running her mouth and running in her mind, you know, thinking of stuff. And then, so I look to the stars to guide me. And it's just wonderful. And that's what you got to do sometimes. Look to the stars. Go by yourself in a quiet place and just kind of sit to yourself. Talk to yourself. Talk out loud, you know. I was listening to one of my mentors. Every day I watch YouTube, and some of my mentors are on YouTube. And when he said the word Phil, when he said don't be disturbed by other people and what they're thinking and what they think of you, and he said the word Phil. Now, Philip is not a common name. I mean, it might be common, Philip, but that's my daughter's father's name. His name is Philip. His name is actually Philip III. I can't tell why, because he had a champagne brain with a Kool-Aid pocket. And when I said that, he slapped me. One day I said that to him because I was angry, we were arguing, and he slapped the crap out of me. And I think he slapped some sense into me too, because after that I started thinking, like, do I really want to be with this person? And I'm thinking, did I have a child like that? I think my daughter was young then, and he kept saying he didn't have money, and he didn't have this, and he didn't have that. And I busted out and said that, you know, and it probably was rude. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. But him slapping me was rude too. And then after he slapped me, this went on. I went in my car. I ran him over with my car. His leg was hurt. He went to the hospital. One of my brothers found out about it and went to the hospital and beat him up. Oh, wow. My brother got arrested. They said they don't do those type of things there. My brother was arrested and in jail for like a day or 2 or 3. And, you know, that was the story. And I still continue to bring him from one state to the other, proclaiming my love. But to this day, we're not together. I was the bridge, and that's all right. Bridge, the bridge, bridge is breached. The bridge is breached now that she reached adulthood. And if you're watching me and you're thinking, well, I'm not dealing at all with my baby's father, because I know my girlfriend's telling me that to this day. But it's wrong. It's wrong. Because you liked it before. Give your child a choice to think of it as I love tip. A love tip. It's like send them on their way with that. You can say a couple of things. You can even talk bad, because I believe in talking bad. I believe in telling truth. If it turns out bad, ipsy pipsy PUIO, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of thinking anything like a little girl, like I don't know, and nor care. So there. But yeah, watch that Disney movie if you get a chance. If you're ouch. Something bit me. Maybe they're saying don't put this video. I don't know what you're saying, but something bit me on my butt. But yeah, that's what I feel like. I say my mantra, ritual, prayer every day, and it's protected me too. And when it did, well, it always has. Because even when some drama broke out with me when I didn't start my, when I left, my spot on Livingston, I was protected then. And protected all the way through and through. And by the way, you might be looking at me, starting a business outside, the reason why I was out there for so long, because I had a license. The police knew me, the sheriffs knew me, the store owners around there knew me, Grandma Sealy and whoever else was around there knew me too, because I was like a sitting duck out there with my van every day. So it was easy for somebody to plot on me and try to, come next to me. But you gotta have a license. And if you don't have that, if you're not legit from the start, it will never stick. Because it won't. But they did me a favor, pretty much. They really did. They did me so much of a favor, and I love them all for it. Because without the actions they took, I couldn't be out here chilling and riding my bike and everything, because I'd be right on Livingston. And now I don't have to be. And guess what? Business is even a little bit better. No. It's wonderful. It's phenomenal. Because people call me by appointment, and I actually get to know my customers more. And that's what brought up this child stuff. I started talking about things outside of the oils, but the oils have helped me heal so much and become the person who I am. Actually, it's learning about my mind and how I was thinking. You got to let go to let in peace, joy, happiness, and all of the good things that we are actually in this planet and stepping on this solid green ground to do. That's the truth. Because the moment that I got the inkling that I didn't want to work for Mr. Charlie, it was just like my whole world changed. My whole, like, why would I even think of doing that? My mother didn't teach me that. And she damn sure didn't tell me, go to school and set up on a table outside in a mediocre area. It ain't really hood, but it ain't really good to some people, So my mother hated me out there like that. So she passed away, and it's like a couple of months after that, I left Livingston. And I know my mother was with me the whole time, and she still is. And so is the ancestors, God, Buddha, whatever you want to call it. That whole ball of goodness is over here. And I'm proof of it. I was outside by myself. I didn't come with a posse and all this. I came alone with a license and with a light and a wish that it would be different. Like I said about that Wish movie. It would be different than this at that time. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And it is different. It's very different. And I'm connecting with you too. So, yeah, let's get on a Zoom call. Like I said, there's people here. I'll let you know exactly when, but if you say maybe you don't know your dad, you're like me, but we can't carry that over to our kids. I mean, you can do what you do, But let's talk, because the first thing starts is in your mind. So put it in your mind. I saw this girl's video and she was talking about baby's daddy. You know I don't like Phil. You know I don't like Henry. You know I don't have no idea about what Larry is doing. I don't give a F what that Larry is doing. I sure don't give a damn what Byrne is doing, because Byrne ain't about shit, you know, and I don't care what Mustafa is doing, and I damn so don't give a fuck about Ali Mo, you know. So I mean, we could go on and on and on, but that starts with a release, because really at the end of the day, it ain't about us. It's about our children, and it's about this future. And because I was like that too. Like I said, my daughter ran into her dad again at a festival. That's all true. At a freaking festival. And who knew that they would have such a love affair? But are you kidding yourself? It's an innate love. It's an innate love that you're blocking if you're doing that. But anyway, let's click the link, get on a Zoom call, fill out your name. I just have the name and email. You know, you can do your name, your email, and maybe a nickname or something. I'm going to be putting these links out to get people on my side of the fence so I can see you and we can talk too. I know you're there though. Sometimes I feel kind of, but I know you're there. Thank you so much for ordering the original Egyptian musk. If you're watching this video, I know it was kind of long, but if you make a comment one day, it's coming. And I gave you a bunch of samples too, so I hope you like them. I have a different type of setup with my website, because some things go into my PayPal, and then I have some things going into my website that I use, and it has their own processing center, to be honest. So sometimes when people order, I don't see their order. I mean, it flashed, but I'm like, I didn't see a payment. I mean, am I wrong? Should I be giving my oils away for free? I don't feel the urge like I should. And only, know why? Because I didn't get them for free. It's not consignment. Oh yeah, here, people buy them. Okay, if they don't, I'll take them back. You're okay. Well, I know you, girl. It's not like that. I buy what I think is good, and nowadays, you know, this 2024, I buy what they tell me to buy. My clients tell me what to do. I work for my clients. I work for you. If you want me to mix something up for you, if you want me to create a signature scent, maybe you have a clothesline, maybe you have a business from a while ago, maybe you do Bath and Body Works stuff. You could take some of that and mix it with oils and make it your own creation. So yeah, I'm useful in a lot of ways. Just have to ask, because sometimes I don't say everything. And is anybody else here? There's nobody else here. What I could start doing is talking to you when people are around about the subject that I want to talk about. And that will make it easier too. Because I'm the type of person that I'm used to talking to people in person, you know? But yeah, I'm all talked out for today. I'll see you in the next video. Click the links at the bottom. Stay amazing. And check out one of my sample packs and see if my type of quality will linger with your type of style of who you are.